another command known as sed. This command is for typically used for replacing certain characters in a file, and we'll go into a little bit more details, a lot of details of this particular command. But just to example, sed is usually used for substitution. It can be just a string. This means substitute foo by bar, and it can use to modify, delete a file line, delete lines matching something, print out lines from lines in a file from a particular number to another number. All these things can be done using sed command, and let's understand it using a lot of examples. Okay. And of course, best way to learn is you try these after this webinar. You try these examples in yourself. So let's say you want to remove all the lines in a text file which start with a space. So caret character is used to indicate in regular expression which is beginning of the line. So what you will do is sed, this is the syntax of the command, sed forward slash. Forward slash is when the operators, forward slash starts for when the function starts. It's basically a delimiter of this command. So what you're saying is forward slash, then a pattern. The pattern you're reading is caret and space. That means every line which is beginning, every line, sed will work on line by line. Every line which is beginning by space, then D stands for delete. Delete that line. Okay. So this starts the beginning of the line. Forward slash is a delimiter, what is known as delimiter. Search in the beginning of the line and followed by a space. Then this another forward slash means you are ending the pattern, and then delete that line. Okay. So what it will do is, for example, you have this file. It will go to first line. Okay, it is not beginning with a space, so it will keep this line. Then it will go to second line. It is beginning with a space, so it will delete this line. It will go to third line. It is not beginning with a space, it will keep this line. It is not beginning with a space, it will keep this line. It is not beginning with a space, it will keep this line. And then last line, it is beginning with a space, it will keep this line. So basically, caret space will search for a line beginning with a space, and D will cause it to delete that particular line. So the output will be this. Okay. So let's create this file so that we can then try all these experiments which you want. So let me first create it so that it's easier for me. I'm just creating another screen. If you're not able to see, don't worry about that. So this is my dog. I'm just creating this file. My fish. Name it. Add. I've created same file. Okay, basically first line this file, and I will now run this sed command on this. So this is my file. First line is not beginning with a space, second line is beginning with a space, third line is this, fourth line is this, fifth line is this, and this is not beginning with this. So I'll run a pattern sed beginning with a space, delete. So what do I see? First line, of course, it is not beginning with a space, so it prints. Second is beginning with a space, so it deletes. Third, not beginning with a space, prints, not beginning with a space, not beginning, but last line beginning with a space, it does not print. Okay. Yeah, earlier you were not able to view the Unix screen because I was just writing the file, but now you should be able to see. Okay, so let's see, let's do more things on this using set command. It is one of the very powerful command. Now, let's say I want to remove all the lines in the text file which end with a dot or a full stop. Okay. So the way to say dot is dollar. Okay, so I will use forward slash. I will then use backslash because dot by default in regular expression means any character. In order to use dot as a literal character, I will use backslash dot, then dollar, and then say delete. So let's run this command on the Unix shell. Let me bring up the Unix shell. I hope I created the file with full stops. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to delete all the lines which are ending with a full stop. So I will do sed, then quote. I will start my pattern. I will use backslash because I want to use literal dot, then dollar, then D. What is happening? This was my file. This file is ending with dot and this file is ending with dot. If I see these files are deleted, I don't see those files lines as an output. In Adam, I did not use dot, so it is printing it. Let me change it so that now there is a dot, and let me run this command again. Now even the Adam line is not printed out. So I'm using pattern sed quote forward slash. I'm using backslash dot because I want to use literal dot, dollar, that means end of the line, and D for delete. Let's go through more examples. Let's say I want to remove all the lines which have name in it. Okay, so I will use name pattern, and that's it. You can try this experiment at MU on Unix terminal. Let's say I want to remove all the files, all the which lines which are beginning with whose. So I can use this. Now notice this line was not deleted. Why? Because it is not beginning with whose, it is beginning with space and then whose. Okay, so space is also important. Let's say I can use complex patterns, remove all the lines which have this, starts with this, and ends with dog. So how can I use this? Since I'm using a regular expression, I will use -e option, and let's see how to make that. So let's see. I want to remove all the lines which are beginning with this and ending with dog. So beginning with this, dot star, ending with dog. I'm not using -e, and you will see what happens. And this, I want to delete this, and then since my file is not ending with dog but a comma, so nothing got deleted. Let me say ending with dog and comma. Then that line got deleted. So this line now got deleted. You can have complex requirements in sed. You can do two. Right now it is processing line by line. You can do two lines processing. You can do substitution. You can print. So let's understand these also using some examples. So there was a question about how can you do substitution. We'll come to that. Okay.